Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. Welcome to the program. It is your Morning Rush with Scotty Perry. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. On the show today, we're going to talk about a creep who tried to kidnap a girl at Universal Studios, how 6 people got sick on a flight from Cleveland to Tampa, and more. But first, here's the Black Crowes. Z93, today's classic rock. So 6 passengers fell ill last week on a Frontier Airlines flight traveling from Tampa to Cleveland, according to a statement from the airline. The passengers were evaluated by the medical staff upon arrival there in Tampa before being released. I guess they were all getting a little sick. Nobody was from the same group of people either. So 6 different passengers must have got sick from the same type of food on the plane. That's my guess. I guess they had the fish, huh? There's a little airplane humor for you there if you're a fan of that movie. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work and school is moving along. Some Bon Jovi, AWOL Nation, and Incubus on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. So some creep tried to kidnap a 9-year-old girl off the Harry Potter ride this past week at Universal Studios. The little girl, though, was able to get away, and the man was caught by police. That's minus 10 points for Slytherin. All right, here's Metallica. Z93, today's classic rock. Now, here's an early Mother of the Year candidate for you for 2019. A 46-year-old mom threw her 20-year-old son an underage drinking party, meaning that, yes, her son was above age, but the mom and her son invited a bunch of underage kids, mainly girls, to come over and get drunk and hang out with them. Now, why would a mom do this? Well, she wanted her 23-year-old son to meet a nice underage girl. Classy mom she is, right? Next, we're going to check in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work and school is moving along. Some 3 Days Grace, Van Halen, and Pearl Jam on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your Morning Rush with Scotty Perry. And a new study finds the average child consumes 18 years worth of sugar by the time they reach their 10th birthday. Of course, here in the U.S., it's probably way above that average. All right, here's Nirvana. Z93, today's classic rock. So remember last week I told you about the cop who took the silly picture with the burned up Krispy Kreme truck? Well, it turns out the photo went viral, obviously, went all over Twitter, and then Twitter, everybody started responding to it, including the NYPD, who sent a picture that said they were sending backup, and they hope that the cops in Kentucky like sprinkles. Krispy Kreme themselves even joined in with the fun and said that they were thinking of the officers during this hard time and sending more donuts stat. See, you gotta love that people can have a sense of humor. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride to work and school is moving along. Some Billy Squier, Linkin Park, and Metallica on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, Marilyn Manson, Sweet Dreams. So remember Pizza Rat from 2015? You know, he was the rat that was filmed eating the full slice of pizza. Well, move over, Pizza Rat, and meet Egg Roll Squirrel. Somebody in New York City filmed a squirrel in a tree eating a huge egg roll, and you can check out the video now by heading to my blog, Z93HV.com. The keyword is Scotty. Coming up here, we're going to check in on your ride to work. We'll also see what's going on with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We got some Pearl Jam, Billy Idol, and Aerosmith on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, and that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Up next at 10 a.m., you got my man Gary C. He gets you right up until 2 p.m., and that's when the Tig Man takes over from there to get you home. I will see you again back here tomorrow morning beginning at 6 a.m. for your morning rush, and until then, you stay classy, Hudson Valley.